Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I'm out of my granny camp, which is my off-grid Alaska cabin, and today I was going to prepare an entree from the Wise Food Company. You may have seen the Wise Food Company advertised, and I've only seen before buckets of food that you buy for long-term food storage. Recently at Walmart, I found some packets of just single entrees. This one is for creamy stroganoff, and it was $3.48. This packet is a complete meal with 4 servings. The Wise Food Company makes packets of dehydrated and dried food that you just add water and it's ready to eat in minutes. This meal is called Savory Stroganoff. It comes with a creamy pasta with mushrooms, onions, and rich beef flavor. The Wise Company foods are supposed to have a gourmet taste, be a premium quality, have a long shelf life. They're recommended for emergency food storage, and they're made in the USA. The Wise foods are lightweight. This package weighs 9 ounces. The nutrition facts are on the back. The package includes 4 servings of 250 calories each. You can also find the ingredients on the back of the package, as well as the cooking directions. The Wise foods have a shelf life up to 25 years. As with all food, it lasts best if it's kept in a cool, dry place. The food is packaged to last up to 25 years, and the package includes a manufacture date. So make a note of when it was packaged so that you know how long it will last. Bring 4 cups of water to a boil, and then you're going to add the contents of your pouch. You can see the pouch is sturdy. It's designed to last. And you can't just pull it open. You need to cut it open. You can see there's lots of noodles and dehydrated bits for sauce. Remove the oxygen absorber. Once your water is boiling, add the contents of your pouch, stir it around to mix it, then turn the heat off, put the lid on, and let it stand for 12 to 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes. We can remove the lid and stir it and see how it looks. It's much more like soup than stroganoff. I found that to be true with another flavor that I tried, that it had far more liquid than I would have expected from something like a Mountain House or the entrees by Augustin Farms. So let's try it and see how it tastes. You can see it has a creamy sauce, lots of noodles, and chunks of mushrooms and onion, I suppose, because it only contains beef flavor. Let's try it. It's very bland. The noodles are cooked through. They have a nice texture to them. I'm not sure though why it needs to be so liquidy. The mushroom flavor bit is still a little crunchy. So it's certainly palatable. Remember, these meals are designed for things like off-grid living, camping, backpacking, emergency food stockpile, like a prepper pantry. This isn't a food that you would buy and want to eat every single day, but it's certainly tasty enough if in an emergency or you're out camping, you need a quick hot meal. This can provide that for you. I don't know that I would buy an entire bucket of the Wise foods. I've tried a few of them and they're certainly not my favorite, but they meet a need for emergency food stockpile. And if you could buy some of this and put it away for 25 years, you may then pray there's never an emergency. It's certainly not my favorite. They do come in other flavors. I haven't found one yet that would be my favorite, but there are more to try. One of the benefits of finding a single packet to purchase and try is that you can find out if you like it. You can find the Augustin Farm packets also, and those I found many of those that are quite tasty. And then you can buy more of the packets, or you can buy like a can of their packets from the Augustin Farms. and those I found to be way tastier. I also like the Mountain House, but the Mountain House is far more expensive for what amount of food that you get. This was only $3.48 for 4 full servings. If your goal is to store a lot of filling food so that you have enough, then this might meet your needs. If you want something a little more flavorful, I would certainly look at something more like the Augustin Farms because they're way tastier. Originally, when I found the Augustin Farms, they were around this price range, but now I notice that they're far more expensive. So I guess it really comes down to you get what you pay for. Would I eat this in an emergency? Definitely. Would I want to stockpile this over other foods? No. So I'm very glad that I was able to sample some of the Wise foods. They certainly must have people who enjoy it, or at least enjoy the idea of stockpiling, because they sell huge buckets and multiple bucket packets that it's not a good idea to buy that unless you've sampled some of their food. So if you think you want to find long-term food storage, get some of the entrees and try them and see if it's something that your family would enjoy. Everybody's taste is different, so you just never know. Make sure whatever food you do choose that you're stockpiling plenty of it, because the future can be uncertain. We want to make sure we always have enough to eat and to feed our families. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.